Hello, beautiful souls. It's Kerry, and I'm going to do an oracle from the Mother Mary, Queen of Angels deck today. And we have honesty. I am in touch with my true feelings regarding this situation. Sometimes we have to put up with situations because of the circumstances of our life, and perhaps we're not able to be truly honest. And if you live in that condition for an extended period of time, eventually it will express itself in your body or in your mind or in some sort of way, because we cannot live from a place of dishonesty, because the truth will always find a way to come out. So in childhood, we perhaps have to keep our true opinion to ourselves because it may not be safe to express. But being honest is part of having a sense of integrity and believing in something higher principled. And we have the sobriety card. My clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. So being able to stay sober and present can be challenging for people who are carrying trauma, and often with issues around sobriety, the honesty can be one of the challenges as well, because there's a lot of shame. The shame that you can't function the way that other people seem capable of functioning in the world. You're not part of the system. Perhaps you don't feel part of a family group. And so this sense of needing to check out and the feeling of shame associated with that can lead to dishonesty. And we've got the caring card as well. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. If you're looking for external validation to feel cared about, you may wait a long time. If we don't get that in childhood, often we seek it from other adults, from friends, etc., at inappropriate times in our life. Little children need a lot of caring and validation, and if we haven't been blessed with that kind of nurturing from parents, then we will carry that sense of lack, that sense of always seeking something external to ourselves to make us feel cared about. The most important person to care about is yourself. And so being able to avoid self-abandonment, so turning to drugs or turning to alcohol on a repeated basis where it becomes self-destructive, is a form of self-abandonment. Sometimes people who have been traumatized abandon themselves because they feel they're not good enough. Perhaps they've got that message growing up. And one of the things that's important to remember is that our soul receives an imprint from our childhood experiences, which really are out of our control. But we can also understand those experiences from a higher perspective, from the perspective of the soul that chose those experiences for our soul growth. And if we haven't had that imprinting, then we don't go through that dynamic. Like when you think about the CD, if you look at the silver side of a CD, they all look the same, but the message on there, the imprinting is different, even though they all look the same. And it's a little bit like us. So we have that imprinting from our experiences, our early experiences, and the only way to change that is to go within, to change the vibration that's being sent out by sending love into ourselves, really, for loving ourselves unconditionally, irrespective of whether other people approve of us or not. To love yourself in all of your, with all of your faults and imperfections is the greatest act that you can give yourself. Oh, we've got the action card and it's fallen on the floor, so I'm not going to pick it up. So we also have the feminine card. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. All right. Sometimes we get into the masculine because the masculine's more about action and taking action. And It's the feminine that we need, that just softness, stillness, just the sense of looking after ourselves, loving ourselves, looking at ourselves in the mirror, staring into our own eyes, telling ourselves that we are worthy, we're beautiful, we're loved, and all of that internal work helps to change the internal messaging. All right, darlings, I hope you found that helpful. Follow for more, and if you found it useful, perhaps you might like to share. Take care, lovelies.